Here we're examining a measurement of inflation, or an assumed measurement of inflation, I should say, for this example. We're given the information that somebody sees that the CPI in 2014 was equal to 237. We'd like to know whether or not it would be accurate to claim that the inflation rate in 2014 was 137%. Let's first start by identifying why 137% is what's being asked, and that's because we know that when calculating the CPI for the base year is equal to 100. All right, so seeing that the CPI in 2014 is equal to 237, somebody might be assuming that we now have an inflation rate which is equal to 237 minus 100, which gives us 137%, right? Well, the error in this logic here is that the CPI is measured based upon a base year, right? So we can remember that CPI occurs with some base year. This is what we're in reference to. However, when we're calculating the inflation rate, we're not comparing it to the base year, we're comparing it to the previous year. So that's where this error in logic is occurring. So we couldn't necessarily say, we actually couldn't at all claim that the inflation rate in 2014 was 137% based upon its CPI being 237. First, it should, give us this red flag, because an inflation rate of 137% is insane. I mean, that would be what? Like hyperinflation, considering, hyperinflation is an inflation rate that's just greater than 50%. So to be 137% would be crazy, super unrealistic, can't be accurate. So let's just remember that when we're interpreting these CPIs, it doesn't exactly reference to us the inflation rate right away, because it's in reference to just some base year. So if we want the inflation rate, we have to compare it to a previous year. So the answer to this question would be no, it is not accurate to claim that that inflation rate is as high as it is.